Travel Robot Presents. Top 10 Things to Do in Iowa. Here is the list of to-do things in Iowa. The state of Iowa, in the middle of the Midwest, is a land of cultural and agricultural bounty. And from its wide-open spaces, dotted by cornfields, to its welcoming cities, filled with a Midwestern charm, Iowa offers a fresh breath of air alongside friendly communities. And there's so much to explore throughout the state. River museums, movie sites, and the Bridges of Madison County are just a few cultural gems worth the travel. Other attractions in Iowa include historic German colonies and a sprawling network of caves. While the list is long for cities to visit in Iowa, many visitors gravitate toward the centrally located state capital of Des Moines. Here, the state capital shines with a gold dome and serves as a beacon for residents and tourists alike. Des Moines also serves as a great launching pad for day or weekend trips throughout the rest of the state. Discover more places to visit with our list of the top attractions in Iowa. Here is the list of 10 things to do in Iowa. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for our future updates. Number 10. National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium. The Dubuque Historical Society operates the National Mississippi River Museum on the far eastern side of the state. The aquarium features collections, exhibits, and live animals that reflect the cultural and geological importance of the adjacent Mississippi River and all national rivers defining the country. The Mississippi River makes up the eastern border of the state of Iowa and defines much of the livelihood of surrounding communities. The National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium showcases the important role this river and its waters plays on the environment and people. Featuring permanent exhibits like the Mississippi River Discovery Center and an immersive 4D theater, the museum also features constantly rotating displays that are bound to catch the attention of adults and children alike. The museum and aquarium also house several live animals that represent the wildlife found in and around riverbanks, including alligators, otters, and sturgeon. Other exhibits at the museum include a blacksmith shop, a stingray touch pool, and the historic Logston Sand and Gravel Barge. If you want to stay overnight in Dubuque, the historic Hotel Julian Dubuque is only a few blocks away from the museum. The city also has some of the best resorts in Iowa, such as Grand Harbor Resort and Water Park. Number 9. State Capitol. The Iowa State Capitol is located on Grand Avenue atop a hill, with excellent views of downtown Des Moines. It houses the Iowa House of Representatives, the Iowa Supreme Court, and many offices of the state's top elected officials, including the governor. But it's much more than just a gold-domed symbol of the city. It's a portal into Iowa's history. Besides being the central location for much of Iowa's government, the state capitol also stands as an impressive display of architecture and design. It also features many historical artifacts and interesting Iowa exhibits that you can explore on a self-guided sightseeing tour. Number 8. The Iowa State Fair. The Iowa State Fair occurs for 10 days in the first half of August every year, attracting over 1 million annual visitors from the Midwest and beyond. This massive agricultural expo and community celebration is Iowa's largest event and is easily touted as the best state fair in the county. Countless attractions are found throughout the Iowa State Fairgrounds. Take some time to check out the world-famous butter cow and other homegrown fascinations, including barnyard yoga and countless livestock viewing opportunities. Other iconic attractions include a skyglider, live music events, and agricultural demonstrations. The Iowa State Fair also tends to be a dining experience. From several deep-fried concoctions skewered on a stick to meat cuts the size of a dinner plate, the delicacies at the fair tend to be high-calorie options. But with all the walking to be done in a single day, those calories are put to good use. Number 7. National Czech and Slovak Museum and Library. The National Czech and Slovak Museum and Library in Cedar Rapids is a large institute dedicated to sharing the stories and culture of Czech and Slovak people. It also strives to help the public better understand their own freedoms and how history has led to our present point as a society. The National Czech and Slovak Museum and Library meets these goals through its permanent exhibits, educational traveling displays, and plenty of special events for the whole family. Across the 12th Avenue Bridge, The African American Museum of Iowa offers more cultural intrigue. The downtown district of Cedar Rapids is less than a mile to the north, featuring other attractions like the Paramount Theater to round out a day trip. South of the city, the hotel at Kirkwood Center offers the best place to stay for weekend visits. Number 6. MackQuak Cave State Park. For a unique natural side of Iowa, MackQuak Cave State Park offers a look into the world beneath your feet. This popular state park has numerous above-ground hiking trails that explore bluffs, woodlands, and an interesting natural wonder known as Balanced Rock. But the main reason to explore this park in eastern Iowa is the caves. For claustrophobes, the Dancehall Cave is a lighted cave with high ceilings and a walkway. And for those that don't mind squeezing into tight spaces, MackQuak Cave State Park also lends access to more than a dozen other caves that require a flashlight to explore and probably a change of clothes. A large campsite in the park is set up for RVs and tents. Number 5. University of Iowa Campus, Iowa City. The University of Iowa, founded in 1847, is the cultural backbone of Iowa City, the state's first capital city. The sprawling campus on either side of the Iowa River offers several outlets for community attractions. Some of the largest include lively sporting events at places like Carvery Hawkeye Arena and Niall Kinnick Stadium. The University of Iowa is also home to the world-renowned Writers' Workshop, well regarded as the best writers' workshop in the country. This esteemed institution helps earn Iowa City a UNESCO City of Literature designation and brings a certain literary flair to the streets. Number 4. Amana Colonies. The Amana Colonies of eastern Iowa comprises 7 villages that take visitors into the past and away from the hustle and bustle. The history of the Amana Colonies dates to the mid-19th century, when German pietists first broke soil in this isolated Iowa location. For many years, no outside influences interfered with their communal lifestyle. Today, the Amana Colonies is listed as a National Historical Landmark, and the community encourages tourists to experience this slower pace of life. Ways to enjoy the Amana Colonies include touring their historical structures, shopping and dining in their local establishments, and exploring the scenic surroundings on bike paths and walkways. Annual festivals at Amana Colonies also beckon tourists from across the state, from the sausage-making Wurstfest to the Springtime Mayfest. It's fun to explore the German traditions at Amana Colonies. For a full experience of the Amana Colonies, it's worth spending a night or two in the area. Zuber's Homestead Hotel is one of numerous bed and breakfast options nearby. Number 3. REGBRAI. Perhaps one of the most quintessential things to do in Iowa. REGBRAI is a week-long bike race that spans the entire state. The route travels from east to west and showcases Midwestern culture with friendly people, small towns, and open landscapes. The Register's annual bike race across Iowa has taken place for nearly 50 years, and this summer event attracts thousands of cyclists, support vehicle drivers, and racing enthusiasts every year. Competitiveness isn't the factor pushing cyclists across the state during REGBRAI. Instead, it's much about the journey along the way and the community celebrations that line the entire route. Small towns blossom with roadside attractions, including live music and fresh watermelon slices. Costumes and customized bicycles are also a big part of the event. The route changes every year, and the cities and small towns selected for overnight stops transform into a major block party. The entire REGBRAI route and experience are fun for the whole family, with younger kids and adults, often opting to ride less than the average 60 miles the route covers every day. Number 2. The Bridges of Madison County. The Bridges of Madison County provide a scenic adventure in Winterset, approximately 30 miles southwest of Des Moines. These beautiful bridges have inspired countless photographs, numerous visits, and even a best-selling novel-turned-movie. Before the Bridges of Madison County became a blockbuster, the bridges were simply a part of life for people living in this area in the late 19th century. Today, 6 of the original 19 covered bridges remain, 5 of which are on the National Historic Register. The 82-mile-plus covered bridges scenic byway is a great way to tour the bridges, as well as the stunning natural scenery. 3 of the bridges require travel on a gravel road. by reservation only. A culminating cultural experience takes place every year with the Madison County Covered Bridge Festival in October, even without the scenic covered bridges. Number 1. Des Moines Art Center. The Des Moines Art Center has provided a venue for locals and visitors to enjoy art since 1948. It features rotating works of photography, sculpture, and painting. The museum also includes mixed media displays and permanent collections ranging from Georgia O'Keeffe to Edward Hopper. Entry to the Des Moines Art Center is free. The Des Moines Art Center also oversees an eye-catching collection of sculptures in the heart of downtown. The John and Mary Pappajohn Sculpture Park in downtown is hard to miss, between Grand and Locust, near the Des Moines Public Library. This well-manicured sculpture park features rotating works and a few permanent installations that have come to symbolize the city. That brings us to the end of this video. If you love similar content like this, take a look at my other videos. And if you like it, please smash the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. If you have further questions, feel free to comment down below. See you in the next video.